Incoming message, someone is destroying your son. Here he is, Funky Kong number 2. Standing in the rain, there is this Funky Kong, he's a pain.
Welcome to another edition of the Shellslingers podcast, a special edition sequence, let's say, of the Gunslinger Gaming normal podcast that we have every so often. It's been a while since we've done one, so bear with us. For the first time, we're also streaming this podcast episode live as we record it, thanks to MikeyFromSantee. Go ahead and give us a little info about your streamcast.
Hello, everyone. I'm MikeyFromSantee. Usually I cast Gunslinger, Shellslinger tournaments and stuff here. And we do every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Central, is it? 8 Eastern Standard Time, and some ungodly hour over in England. So,
Freddy time.
If you want... Friday time, yes. 1 a.m. I think it is over there. So if you want to listen to a bunch of crazy people talking about stuff that has nothing to do with Mario Kart, or playing Mario Kart, come on by my channel every Friday.
yeah, and your channel is, you can get on Twitch TV /MikeyFromSantee, right?
That's right.
Perfect. And we're just going to quickly go around the table. We have Crinkle for the first time. He's going to be joining us. But the rest of you, you'll know from previous episodes. Let's start with, let's go ahead. Let's get Crinkle going here. Go ahead and say hi. Tell us where you're chatting from.
Hello, I'm Crinkle Pouch, and I'm in Maine.
Cool. And how about you, Merky?
Merky Water from New York.
And you, Dunk?
Dunk from the Great White North up in Canada.
And, of course, Mikey, go ahead.
Mikey, it's built into my name. I'm from Santee. But I actually live in Mira Mesa, California.
Nice. And I'm McMurphy, and I'm broadcasting from Northern California in the San Francisco area. So... we're here because earlier, it's still technically this week, on the 5th of November, Nintendo did a pretty robust Nintendo Direct. So we're just going to go through, do some thoughts about it since we haven't done that for a while. Mario Kart 8's changing quite a bit, for example. But we won't dive into that right away. Let's warm up here with kind of like how the Nintendo Direct started, and that's with the 3DS and first time footage of its remake, its quasi-HD remake, so to speak, of Majora's Mask that originally came out on the N64. What do you think of the footage, Mikey?
Oh, the footage looks great. It's something that Zelda fans have been asking for quite a long time. Ever since Ocarina of Time came out for the 3DS. I don't know if I'm going to be going after that game, but I know almost everyone I know is. So that was a pretty big first game to be talking about in the Direct, and it really started off really strong with it.
Oh. What do you think, Merky?
Well, it's great. Of course, I wish it was coming to the U, but I'm glad to see that the 3DS is getting some good games as well.
Yeah, I know. I kind of wish they would. Just kind of bundle something together. But what do you think, Dunk? Let's go with Dunk.
I think it looked really good. I haven't played my 3DS in a long time. Christ, since I got the demo for Smash Brothers, but... the more stuff that they're bringing to the 3DS, the more I really want to go out and buy more games for my 3DS, because they just look so cool.
Yeah. And how about you, Crinkle?
With Merky, I just wish it was a Wii U release as well.
Did you all play it on the original system?
I did.
Yeah,
I did as well.
Sure did. Awesome game.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, I have I don't know if everyone had it, but it felt special. I had the version where I had the hologram on the cartridge.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that thing.
Yeah, no wonder it got stolen. So,
Oh, dang.
yeah. But, yeah, and let's see. Obviously, it's going to be for digital download as well. And in Europe, they get the steel book case with a poster and pin badge.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, wear it proudly, I guess. But, yeah, no, I had it. I don't think I ever beat the game, though, when I had it on the N64, now I think about it. But, oh, you did?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
It was a really stressful game for me.
It was.
It was tough.
It's a really
It was
dark
tough.
game compared to the others. Yeah.
They made a comment, and they qualified it right away. I don't know if the rest of you caught this, that they said that they're not making it easier, but they're essentially making it more accessible. Is that Nintendo code that it is easier?
Yeah,
That's Nintendo code for, technically speaking, they didn't change anything in the code, but realistically speaking, they probably put a bunch of buttons on the touchscreen that allow you to get to stuff quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, didn't they do it with, it wasn't a remake, but that Mario game, I keep on saying All-Stars. It's not All-Stars. The new Mario World one that they put out on the Wii U. And
3D World?
Yeah, 3D World. And they got some flack because if you weren't getting it, they essentially gave you the option to just kind of like P-wing it through. Yeah, just its version of P-wing. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's not like that. You just press a button and you defeat a dungeon.
I don't think it's going to be like that.
No.
I mean, I used to have a Ocarina of Time 3D for my 3DS, and the only thing that felt easier about it was the way you go about selecting items for your C buttons and stuff like that, inventory-related stuff. So, I mean, in a Zelda game, inventory management is important, but, I mean, you always pause the game to do the inventory management for the most part. So, I think that's probably where they're going with in terms of making it more, quote, accessible without making the difficulty less.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to jump back and forth here with the 3DS and the Wii U. And speaking of more new footage, they showed the single-player footage for Splatoon.
Yeah.
Splatoon. I keep saying it wrong. I keep saying Splatoon. Splatoon.
It's Splatoon.
I think it's Splatoon. I'm pretty sure that's what they said at E3. Who cares?
Yeah. I'll start with Darn because I think you're pretty excited about it. What's your thoughts about the new stuff they showed? Does it make you more excited, less excited? What?
I'm glad that they got a campaign. I mean, I'll be playing mostly the multiplayer on it anyway, but the campaign looked really, really cool, and they introduced some cool squid versus octopus kind of stuff, which I thought was kind of funny. But all in all, I think Splatoon's going to kick ass. It looks so much fun, and it's so colorful and so laid back and a different style on the shooter that it's going to be just so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think, Crinkle?
I think it looks pretty cool. I agree with the colorfulness. It's like kind of like a Team Fortress 2 type of deal instead of brown colors and
yeah. What do you think, Merky? Are you excited for it? Are you getting it?
I'm getting it for sure, and I'm not sure that they could have shown anything to get me more excited for the game. I was already there. So single player, great that it's there. Hopefully it doesn't become like Call of Duty single player to me, which I really don't touch anymore. But it's great that it's there, and maybe my internet's out a day and I got something to do. I don't know. I'll try it out for sure.
Nice. Yeah.
The multiplayer that I'm excited about.
Yeah, I agree. I gotta be honest, I'm not really that excited for this game, like everyone else, but I'm glad that it's showing that it's more than, like, okay, if you're not digging the multiplayer, then at least you can kind of take part in some story mode. So, I like the design. Everything looks cool. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's like bad Othello memories. I just don't want to keep changing, fighting for the color change. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's cool, and I think they showed a little bit. Yeah, they showed some more of Captain Toad, right? Treasure Tracker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
A
and
lot.
yeah, and I think they gave it a release date. Let's see. I'm looking at Europe, January 2nd. Did they say anything about the U.S. yet? That's a weird.
It was in December. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
January 2nd for them? Wow.
For Europe?
I think it's a long time to wait.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Well, and okay, so that's the thumbs up for Splatoon. How about the rest of you when it comes to Captain Toad? What do you think? Let's go with Crinkle first. Is this a game that's you're interested in, or what's your thoughts?
I'll probably try it. I'm not super excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got kind of frustrated with the Captain Toad stages in 3D World. So.
Oh yeah, because that's where it comes from, right? Is where they got the idea. Yeah. What do you think, Mikey?
I'm excited for the game. I don't know if I'm going to get it because it's not multiplayer online, and I tend to choose games that are multiplayer online nowadays.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm probably going to get Splatoon. I'm not 100% sold on that one yet, but it does look like it has promise. Now that I've seen more footage than the footage that they showed at E3 50 times over during E3.
Yeah, 70 levels. So.
Yeah. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, that game looks like a really, really fun puzzle game.
Yeah.
If someone gifted it to me,
What do you think, Merky?
Yeah, I guess I'm the puzzle lover of this bunch here. I'm all for it. I love their little testing ground they did in Mario 3D World with Captain Toad, and I'm ready for a full-fledged game of it. It was great.
And you, Dunk?
Oh yeah, I'm with Merky. I think it looks awesome. It reminded me the first time I saw it of a game called Fez. I don't know if anybody's ever seen or heard of that game, but it's the 2D, and then it goes to 3D, and then it goes back to 2D, and then it's 3D again, and it looks kind of similar to that, but it's very cool, and I love Toad. I don't know, I really like Toad. I'm kind of excited that he's got his own game. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I want to get it. I don't know if it's going to be a day one for me, and I think why they really put out, I think the focus of what they showed was pointing out there were 70 levels. Didn't they kind of step through a lot of them just really quickly, give me highlights? I think they're trying, because I think at least my initial response was, this doesn't feel like a retail game. Like, okay, that's cool if I can download this and it's a quasi-mini game, you know, but... But, yeah, so... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be day one for me either, but as far as it is high on my list. Day ones are usually just the games with online multiplayer for me. But Lizzie, if you're listening, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker would be great under that Christmas tree.
Yeah. I'll get it. I do want to see how complete of a game it feels, so before I decide. Yeah, so we'll see. And let's see, I'm just kind of, like I said, there is a list I have in front of me. So we have, there's some other ones. Let's kind of step through the 3DS stuff, and maybe Mikey could just help us out on whether or not to be excited about it. There's Steam, codename Steam arrives. Was that the one that looked kind of like a JRPG? Is that the one?
Yeah, the RPG one. I'm not really... I don't know about that game. I'm not really an RPG guy in the first place, but it does seem to have pretty interesting game mechanics. I don't know. I guess I'm just not into the steampunk type of thing. So...
Yeah.
I don't know what to say on that game other than it doesn't really interest me all that much.
And yeah, just quickly, what do you think, Merky? Do you have a 3DS?
I don't. I guess my mic here is acting up. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Okay, come back to me, I guess.
Okay, no problem. What do you think, Dunk? Now, Dunk, you said you have a 3DS, but...
I do, yeah. And I really need to get more games for it, because, again, I thought that looked cool. I don't know if I would buy it, rush out, and have it right away, but it did look cool. And it's another game that I would really like to have for my 3DS. Any new game I'd like to have for my 3DS.
Yeah. Yeah, is that the genre you usually play? Is that what you said? Or tactical RPG is what they're giving it as a...
Tactical RPG. It looked more just plain RPG than it did tactical RPG, but sometimes RPGs can be fun. Sometimes they drag on and on and on. Really depends.
Yeah, this isn't... I like RPGs, but the tactical stuff has never been my cup of tea, so I'm personally probably just gonna... Well, it's not gonna sell me the 3DS, put it that way. I don't know what would at this point. I feel like I've just missed the boat, so... let's see, I think Murky's okay now. You wanna go ahead?
I'm back here. As far as the 3DS, I've never really been into handhelds. Haven't had anything since the Game Gear is my newest handheld in this house.
Wow, that's not even a handheld.
Yeah, right.
That thing's like, what, heavier than the Wii U gamepad?
Yeah.
But anyway, I am probably the closest I've ever been to getting one. I think with just... now I guess what they're going to have it as a playable controller on your Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the 3DS, and there's, I think, a new version coming out. What do they call it? The new 3DS?
They're calling it a 3DS XL. I don't have any idea why, because there already is one. But the new one's going to have C-sticks and for Smash and other games, and it's going to have a stronger processor in it.
Yeah.
So I might dive into the handheld scene a little bit with that when it comes out. Who knows?
Crinkle, how about you? Do you?
I don't have a 3DS now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe someday in the future if I have disposable income, but nothing yet.
Yeah, that's, if I was on the road a lot through work, then I would. I think I'd pick it up. Now it just feels like I'm going to be sitting at home playing, well, I can just play on the Wii U, you know, and I guess to bring it kind of back to topic is codenamed Steam, which comes out what looks like spring 5th, 2015. That's not going to do it for me. That has no bearing whatsoever on my decision.
Yeah, it's not a system seller. That's for sure.
They talked about Sonic Boom, the new Sonic game, a demo coming out on 3DS. In fact, it came out on 3DS the moment the Nintendo Direct. So that was kind of cool that they did that. Gave something to look forward to. I liked when they did that on the Wii U for, what game was it? Where they gave us something, NES Remix? The first one, right?
The first one, yep.
Yeah. That was awesome. That totally sold me, the fact that I can stop and go download the game. They made some money. So, but, I don't know if the Sonic Boom game is something to necessarily, unless somebody has some thoughts about it before we move on, or...
It don't really have much.
Sonic is Sonic. I mean, it's one of those games that never really changes all that much. Every Sonic game is just like every other Sonic game.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say if it is the same as other Sonic games yet, because I downloaded the demo, but I haven't actually played it yet. I've had several of my friends that really are into Sonic say that they had to be honest with me and say that they really weren't into the demo, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Well, let's just go around. Here's one that'll be semi on topic, just so Sonic doesn't feel bad and cry imaginary tears. I don't know why I'm placating a fictional character, but what was the last Sonic game you bought? Let's start with Dunk.
What was that one? Sonic Colors?
Colors? On the Wii?
Yeah, I think that was the last one I had.
How about you, Marky?
Oh, man. I don't know. No, I had some of the early ones. Man, what? Now, honestly, it's probably like 2 or something when Tails comes in.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic 2, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it.
So you're right on the cusp of the new Sonic information, then.
Yeah. You know it.
How about you, Crinkle?
Probably Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, if that counts.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I got
that
that.
definitely counts.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
What do you have it on, Transforms?
I have it on PC.
PC? Oh, wow. Dunk, you had it too? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I got it on the Wii U.
Oh,
too.
wow.
About that.
I looked at it. I played the demo. I just never ended up doing it. But how about you, Mikey? Last Sonic game.
Last Sonic game was Sonic Colors as well for the Wii. I love that game. I've been thinking about getting Transformed. A couple of my friends have that on the Wii U, and it seems like the right price. I think it's only like what, $20 right now.
$20
is
yeah.
retail.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that is tempting. But I won't play it. Anyway. The last one I got, and wow, this really puts this back on the Wii. I never got Colors. I got amazing reviews. I should have done it. But I got the first Sonic Racing in All-Stars. Sonic and All-Star Racing, the first one. I had that. I really thought Shellslingers we're going to migrate over there, we'll have like a front for Mario Kart, and it was like me and like 2 other people. We weren't, the online was completely broken. They did not know what they were doing, so they kind of killed it. It was fun though, for what it was.
Yeah.
And I think, to wrap up the 3DS news, is also the nugget of the strangest damn news that Nintendo had. Visually.
Yes.
The new footage of Mario and Luigi in Monster Hunter 4
funny.
Ultimate.
Right, pretending to be Pikachus without electric attack.
I don't know what they were trying to be. It actually kind of creeped me out, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, they look like some weird rat cat.
And it just kept going.
Yeah, I know. It was like, can you stop yelling? God. But I'm just looking at an image right now. It's in front of me. If you again, this is an audio podcast, but definitely Google it because it is a strange. They have a release trailer because Nintendo's messed up. But okay, let's go back to Merky on this. For one, have you played any of the Monster Hunters? And what do you think about this fanfare Mario addition to the franchise?
I played the demo of the Monster Hunter 3 on U. But no, I couldn't really get into it. It's not really, I don't think it's my genre, but great for all you guys.
So you're not seeing the Mario
Nah.
and going, oh my god, I have to get this? Yeah, the Mario and Luigi feline costumes will be available on the game's release. Yeah, so it doesn't like, oh, I want to buy the game now. So, what do you
Maybe
think?
with amiibo support, so I could look ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I do not. It would be like one of those. What do you call it? The monkey with the symbols on its hand. It's like those things you do not want on your shelf, and then it suddenly starts moving and someone dies. But what do you think? Let's go Dunk.
If anything, it made me not want it even more. I thought they looked absolutely terrible. I played the demo of Monster Hunter 3, and I'm with Merky. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, so maybe that had something to do with it. But it seemed to take me for frickin' ever to actually find the damn monster, and then to kill the monster and trap the monster and actually win the game I couldn't do it. Every time I tried, I would die, and then I'd have to respawn, and then I'd die again.
There you go.
And it was so monotonous, this thing. So, yeah, I never got it. Wanted it.
Go ahead, Mikey. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I went ahead and added an image for our friends on Twitch.
That's a way to lose the audience. So.
Yeah.
And there goes our last viewer.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Mikey? For one, did you ever play Monster Hunter, and does this encourage you to at all? Having Mario and Luigi in it in black form?
I have not played any Monster Hunter games. There's a big following for Monster Hunter at Street Pass San Diego, where I often go to. Seeing Mario become a furry without actually putting a suit on is not a selling point.
God.
Just saying.
What do you think, Crinkle?
When I saw the footage, I had to ask my brother if it was a prank or something. I didn't believe it was real.
Yeah. Now, did you play any of the Monster Hunters? I kind of...
I played the demo, but didn't care for it.
Okay. I don't know why I had a feeling. It's weird because, at Shellslingers we had briefly a Monster Hunter front. We actually did it for the Wii and for the Wii U, and they both briefly lasted because whoever got into it got really into it, and they're probably dead somewhere, in front of their system because it's one of those grinding games. And I bought it, and I have to admit it's the only Wii U game I ended up selling down the road because it wasn't for me. It felt like I felt guilty not playing it, and then I kind of resented it, so it never got played, because God, I have to dump so many hours into this to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
But what do I know? So it does well. I don't honestly. Well, Monster Hunter, for the most part, at this point, is an exclusive Nintendo title, right? It's not come out in droves anywhere else anymore.
As far as I know, yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's just Nintendo.
Yeah, I think the last time it was on something else is on the PSP. And I don't know what those games were like, but I don't know if they need this. I mean, I guess it's great, but I was annoyed, actually, by the end of it. So.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But, leave it to Nintendo's 3DS. On 3DS, they can do whatever they want now, because that's the one that's making the money. It's not the Wii U, per se, so. Yeah. I'm trying to say Mario for last, but there's so much to talk about Mario. Let's do one. I think this is kind of cool. So, the new Smash Brothers had a reveal, right? They showed some footage, and what it was of is you can fight as the dog from Duck Hunt with the duck on his back as part of the attack. And they had a whole trailer for it, just about in high HD. Again, check it out. It's for anyone that played. I don't care if you play Xbox anymore or Sony or anything. You probably grew up playing. You had Duck Hunt, right? So the fact that after all these years, he's coming back in a fighter, and for the first time, they're adding it to the Virtual Console. So the original Duck Hunt game, and it'll work with your Wiimote. Yep. It's kind of replacing the duck. I mean the Zapper.
Zapper, yeah.
They didn't give a release date on it yet. So, two things as we kind of go around. One, do you think you'll get it on the Virtual Console? Are you excited? And two, what do you think about the addition as him as a fighting character in Smash Brothers that's coming out for the Wii U? Let's go back to Crinkle.
I don't think I'll get it on the Virtual Console because I have 5 copies from my NES, and I would just feel kind of silly buying it again. But I thought it
makes it 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6. But I thought the reveal of the Duck Hunt duo was pretty awesome. I like how it went from the 8-bit to the 3D. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, you're right. So, are you getting Smash Brothers? I should ask that too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You think you'll try the dog at least to see what he's like, or?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will try him. I think he looks pretty crazy.
What do you think, Merky?
As far as the Virtual Console, I will. Oh man, I want to say yes, but I might not. So we'll just say maybe. I do love nostalgia, so it could happen. As far as Smash, yes, of course I'm getting it. It is pre-ordered now, so
nice.
I'll have it. soon after launch, if not, well, depends when the mailman comes. And then, as far as the playable character, honestly, I mean, is it going to sell me on the game? If I wasn't already there, it wouldn't have brought me to purchase the game. But, yeah, I'll probably have fun with the characters. So.
Yeah. What do you think, Dunk?
I think it was very cool. I will be getting it for the Virtual Console just because of that nostalgia thing. Now, people that have Duck Hunt already, you can't play it on like a flat screen TV. You have to play it on an old tube television because the Zapper does not work with flat screen TVs. Just so everybody's clear on that.
Cough, crinkle, cough.
Cough.
Hey, I'm hardcore. I have a tube TV.
You have a tube TV, you're fine, but you can't play it on a big screen, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to that because I can shoot the ducks with my Wiimote. Because I remember when I went out and I rebought Super Mario 1 for my old Nintendo. And I was so happy. I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to play Duck Hunt again. That's such a cool game. I brought it home, and I put it on, and I got the Zapper there, and I'm clicking on the screen, and I'm like, why the hell am I not killing these ducks? What's going on? I can't shoot, I can't aim, I can't do anything. So, yeah, a quick Google search told me that, yeah, I wasn't allowed to do that with the new television. So I was kind of bummed about that.
They just need to make a retro Zapper show.
Retro Zapper. Exactly, right? That'd be cool.
I know you owe Merky some money.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't put that out, actually, when you think about it?
I know, right? Well, they have they have to have a Zapper kind of thing.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But it's not,
you need the
Zapper. Not as good. Yeah, you need the triggers and the way it But, yeah, I'll be getting that, and I'll be trying out the dog and the duck. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and what do you think, Mikey? As a person that's playing Smash Brothers right now it doesn't have the dog, right?
So I hate to break the bad news to you, but he's already in the 3DS version.
Oh my god!
And even though the dog did not bring me to get Smash, and Mega Man did, and I've been playing a lot of Mega Man, I have played some of Duck Hunt. That's the official term for the dog, the bird, and the Zapper together is Duck Hunt. He plays really well. He's really fun to play. So I do encourage you to try him out if you get the game.
Does he giggle at the opponent when you knock him down?
No.
Or if you
he giggles when you taunt. So yeah, it's a taunt.
That's funny.
Yeah, his smashes are all crosshairs that are fired at the dog but miss. So yeah, awesome. Pretty cool character. As far as buying the Virtual Console game, I probably will get it. Do you really need the Zapper? I mean, Smash is about bringing all Nintendo franchises together. So, I mean, you could just get that shell that comes with what is it, Link's crossbow training? Yeah. Just use that to play Duck Hunt. I think that's how it would work. Yeah, can do that.
No, I mean you could go without. You don't need any shell at all. But I just thought the old NES Zapper shell would be.
Or you're a Shellslinger. Why don't you just break out one of those Wii wheels and use that?
No, but just also, I saw this briefly. They flashed it really fast. That he actually throws a clay pigeon as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, that is one of his attacks.
That's kind of cool because I don't even know. Like, even the kids that know about Duck Hunt, I doubt they know that because it was like the third option down. I think you can do the clay shooter instead of shooting the ducks, which is kind of like the main appeal. But I actually always kind of like the clay pigeons. I always got drawn to that more.
Yeah, you can throw out a clay pigeon and you can shoot it at any point, and that increases its hit range.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Well, I am, whether or not I'm getting it on the Virtual Console, hell yes. That's easy for me. I'm weirdly pumped about it. So,
Yeah.
Now, if you dig far enough in the Gunslinger Gaming forum, you will find a conversation somewhere, deep somewhere, where we talked about why isn't a Duck Hunt on the Wii? Because you have motion control. It makes sense. And they never did it. So it's awesome that they're doing it now.
Didn't they have it? I thought they had it as like a mini game in one of the, what was it, like Wii Play or something like that?
Did they?
Yeah.
I think they did. Yeah, Wii Play, the one that came with the extra Wiimote, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I think something was like that.
Yeah, I didn't play that game. I played it once, but I only really bought the package for the Wiimote. It was a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, so I get it. I think the last time I played Duck Hunt was about 7 or 8 years ago. A roommate had it, and she had the Gray Gun version. I remember playing on a small tube TV that we had. It's weird because as a kid, I kind of sucked at it because I never, would just settle down and look through the sights, of the pistol. And actually, but then I did that when I was older, steady it, kind of like by that point I've actually held a gun and stuff. And holy crap, it should be common sense. It would do a lot better. And it did. I turned it off. I just couldn't not miss the duck anymore. So the Wiimote's not going to be like that. You can't aim down sights anymore,
Oh my god.
Probably need our show. We need a scope for that thing.
So
You're not going to 360 no-scope it?
No. Just going to noob tube it. But,
Headshot.
It's good, and whether or not I'm pretty much certain I'm getting Smash Brothers, so it does make a difference to me when they do stuff like when they revealed Pac-Man, and they're revealing Duck Hunt, and all these oddities. It's like, it just adds to the charm, and just they're really just steeping it high as far as, there's a little of something for everyone in the game, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're giving it the best shot of whether or not someone like me, where this isn't particularly my genre of gaming,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And we are going to add Demon to the call, if I can see him. I'll do this between our next topic here. So, where the hell is he?
I don't have him on my...
Hiding from you.
Well, that's a mean trick. I also see Scars is in the Gunslinger Gaming chat right now. So.
Oh my god.
I thought that's why you said, oh my god. Yeah. So, I don't see him out on there. I'll go talk. Excuse us listeners here.
This isn't scripted, guys. We're just flying by the seat of our pants.
Or we're so
Right
good
now,
at
Mike,
this.
you should be throwing up that Smash Challenger approaching.
But
yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
let's see here. Well, I think I've held off as long as I could, and we just have to talk about Mario because a lot's happened. We didn't even discuss our 2.0, and maybe we shouldn't, so this can stay positive. But
yeah, right.
Nintendo's doing a huge 3.0. Lots being tied into it. It's actually not the main story. The main story is the fact that the first DLC pack drops. Now, if you go back to our previous podcasts, I remember I was going around the table and talking about how likely it was that Nintendo would have DLC for Mario Kart. And this is before Mario Kart even came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, cheers on us. We had it right from the beginning. But, it just, geez, how to break this down? Well, let's hold off on the amiibo, but let's talk about the DLC pack. First of all, it's pack 1.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing this up here. I think Demon's talking to me here. Oh, he changed his name. That's why I can't find you. Okay. Okay, here's Demon. He's calling. He has a black and white photo of old school hipster on a motorcycle. Crinkle, you shouldn't laugh. I'm not even telling people what's your avatar on.
I forgot about
that. Demon, are you there?
Hello, Demon.
Hello.
Demon.
Well, maybe you could hear us, and you'll hear what the topic is. In Mario Kart 8, it's about the first DLC. So the first DLC is going to have 3 characters. The Cat Peach, Link, and Tanuki Mario. Obviously, out of the 3, Link is the only true new character. The other ones are just kind of skins.
Yeah.
4 vehicle. Well, first, let's break it down this way. Okay, what do you think of the 3 characters? First of all, is this pretty good selections for the DLC pack? And also let us know if you're getting it, if you had the DLC pre-ordered. If you're being involved in the DLC in general for Mario Kart 8. Let's start with Dunk.
I think the new characters look cool. I loved how Link, when he does his super jump, he pulls out his sword. I thought that looked so badass. Every time I drive my car and I do a super jump kind of thing like that, I want to pull out a sword and then do the same thing. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
But, the characters look great. The courses look friggin' awesome. The maps, the new tracks, they look so cool, and I can't wait to play them. And, I got both of them are pre-ordered. I got the 2 DLCs pre-ordered, so the one coming out right away here, and the next one's in, is it January?
No, it's actually
later than that. May, I think?
Oh, it's May, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them both pre-ordered, so I'm really looking forward to them. I can't wait for new tracks.
Well, what do you think? Let's go with Merky next.
Yeah, I have them both pre-ordered as well. I can't wait till Thursday. As far as the characters, well, I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan, so yes, Link was the selling point on the. Well, honestly, the tracks were the selling point for both.
Right.
Link
right.
for sure would have sealed this one up.
Well, what do you think, Mikey, as far as the 3 characters that you're getting with the DLC?
I think the 3 characters are pretty cool. Don't think I'll be driving around as Cat Peach, but Link and Tanuki Mario are pretty awesome. I do have both of them pre-ordered already, and I wanted to just confirm real quick. Did you say that the second pack is coming out on May 8th, or is that just sometime in May?
I think it's just sometime in May, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because if it's May 8th, I mean, that's a great birthday present. But but yeah, I'm more excited about just playing new tracks. That'll be a pretty cool experience. I'm sure on Friday when we drive on tracks that we have no idea how they drive. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. What do you think, Crinkle, of the 3 characters?
All right, you guys hear me now?
Oh, hold on here. Yeah, we can, Demon.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Okay.
I'm
excited
for the tracks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the characters. What do you think of the characters?
Oh, the characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. I mean, 2 of them are really just kind of reskins, but I'm still excited for them.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give them a whirl.
And who joined us just now is another Shellslinger. Demon, go ahead and say hello, and introduce yourself, and let us know where you're chatting from.
This is Demonstryde. I'm coming from Minnesota.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Minnesota.
I grew up there. So.
Yeah, never didn't get a chance to leave yet.
Yeah. It'll happen once the ice thaws. But okay, so what we just started to talk about is Mario Kart 8. We've been talking about the Nintendo Direct, and are you getting the DLC?
I have not gotten the game yet. I still need to get it.
Oh, wow! Look at that. You're going to have a lot waiting for you. Well, what do you think of these three characters then? Tanuki Mario. Did you ever play Super Mario 3?
For the 3DS?
Well, for NES, Super Mario 3.
Oh, Super Mario 3, yeah, for sure.
You know the one that you could turn into stone? It was kind of like the raccoon suit.
That was my all-time favorite costume, that for sure.
Well, they're going to let you start having that costume in the game. Cat Peach, her dressed as a cat because some people have weird fetishes.
Cat Peach, Nurse Peach.
Yeah.
What's they gonna have?
And then Link from Legend of Zelda. What do you think of that? Adding those characters to Mario Kart 8? And does it make it? I guess for you, since you're still getting it, does it make it more appealing to you? Less appealing? What do you think about that?
Well, I guess what I'm wondering is, do you get to use the Tanuki tail and still trail a shell behind you?
Oh.
I wish, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no there.
Yeah, probably. It's just decoration, right? I think it's just visual.
Oh, well, then I really don't. It really doesn't mean much to me then.
Yeah.
Or you could maybe turn yourself to stone on the track.
That would
I think you need the Tanuki cart.
Tanuki cart. Yeah.
That's one of the 4 vehicles that's being introduced. So yeah.
Good transition, yes. Because part of DLC 1 that comes out in November. What did I say it was? November 15th. 4 vehicles are being added to the roster. The Blue Falcon from FZero.
Yeah.
B-Dasher from Nintendo DS. The Master Cycle. Oh, is that what the Zelda?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
motorcycle's called? I didn't know it was called the Master
Cycle.
Cycle.
Yeah.
And Tanuki Buggy, which again, what Mikey did a segue about is the pairing one for Mario. Let's actually go back to Crinkle and get his first impressions on what do you think of those vehicles? Do you have a favorite right off that you've seen? What's your thoughts?
I think I like the Master Cycle.
Yeah.
I think it might be an inward drifting bike, which I'm not sure about, but I'm not used to those, but I'm going to give it a try.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I bet you're right. I think the odds are it will be inside drifting.
Yeah.
What do you think, Merky, as far as the 4 vehicles?
I love any new bits is great with me. This is the one. This bit of DLC and last night's Bar League are the only 2 things that are getting me to try bikes out at all. In fact, I went on today and played Mario Kart 8 and chose a bike just so I could get a little practice. But I'm usually going with 4 wheels or the little 3-wheeled. What's that thing called? I don't remember. That was the closest I was coming to a bike before. Was that little 3-wheeled scooter thing. But now, yeah, I want the master bike, so I got to learn how to ride a bike.
4 wheels good, 2 wheels bad.
As far as the other cards, I'm going to try them out too. But yeah.
What do you think?
Zelda stuff.
What do you think, Dunk?
I like Merky said, I like anything new that has to do with Mario Kart. The Blue Falcon, though, I think it's going to be cool because I was a big FZero fan, so I'm looking forward to the Blue Falcon. And, yeah, like I said, like Link looks so badass flinging that sword out on that bike, so I'm going to have to probably be a little bit better with a bike next time to practice some more, just so I can have that look on my screen.
What do you think, Mikey?
Well, I'm more known for karts, but I have played some bikes recently. The Master Cycle looks super awesome, I gotta say. That I'm definitely gonna try out. I want to like the Tanuki cart, but honestly, it just looks like a standard buggy. It doesn't look Tanuki to me at all. No. So unless it actually drives like a Tiny Titan, which it won't, because none of the vehicles do. I'd be most excited about the Master Cycle for sure.
And what do you think, Demon?
Actually, I'm interested to get into cycles this time around. When I played them on the Wii, they weren't that fun for me. How do they handle now?
Differently. I think in an attempt to be more fair to the kart racers, they drift quite a bit differently than they did in the first one. They drift more like a kart, and the big thing, which maybe you won't like, is you can't pop a wheelie anymore to get a boost. So, did you play FZero?
Yes, I did. I was not that big of a fan, but I am a Falcon fan for Smash Brothers.
No, nice. Wow. There you go. And you just missed our Smash Brothers segment, so...
Oh, are you kidding me?
Hold on, though. He's not too late on bringing up the Falcon, though, because those amiibos work with Mario Kart 8 soon, right?
Yeah, we're ending with the amiibo, so yeah, definitely we're going to go back to where that becomes relevant again. Definitely, for sure, because I don't know. I'm very interested in that, but yeah, so you got F-Zero. Yeah, no, the bike, there's only one new bike coming out, and that's the Master Cycle.
Yeah,
that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a huge one. I gotta admit, and everyone knows I'm a kart person through and through, and I'm gonna try that damn bike. Zelda on that bike, and yeah, with the sword and the pose every time he leaps over the jump, it's badass. It's just like, it steals the show, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
I can only...
that sword, though? I never see it on him when he's racing. He just pulls it out of thin air.
Yeah, I guess so. Because it's kind of weird because they make sure the shield is on the motorcycle. Yeah. But where's the sword? Where does he keep that? Maybe we don't want to know. But
maybe that's the question that's left unanswered.
Yeah.
I think so.
But I don't know. It just looks so awesome. I'm sure whoever got to work on that was pumped because that's just cool as hell. Mm-hmm. I'll try that. The other ones I got to be. Oh no, that's not true. The Blue Falcon, I like the idea. Like a demon, I wasn't a huge F-Zero fan. I got to be honest. Mm-hmm. But I kind of missed the SNES generation, went NES and then N64, and so I only played F-Zero at a friend's place. Mm. But it looks all right. The B-Dasher, I kind of like. I don't know if I'll use it, but it reminds me of my Nintendo DS days, playing Mario Kart on the DS, so that's kind of cool. Mm. And yeah, the buggy, I didn't even realize that was associated with Tanuki until... I'm reading it now. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's all that exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love more choices. Overall, the DLC, I'm super pumped for. So, these are just micro criticisms. But, I think where the bulk, well, obviously the big bulk of the content comes from for the DLC is the tracks. We're getting 8 new tracks added to it. So that brings the total to what?
Oh, man.
32 to 40? Is that what it is? I think it is. 32.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, so we're going to go up to 40 tracks. 8 new ones, and we got 2 cups. Triforce Cup and Egg Cup. So Triforce Cup is Wario's Gold Mine. Originally put it out on the Wii. Rainbow Road on the SNES. 2 new ones. Ice Outpost in the Hyrule Circuit. And then on the A-Cup, we have Yoshi Circuit from the GameCube, Excitebike Arena, Dragon Driftway, and Mute City. So, with that list in mind, what stands out to you if you saw the Nintendo Direct? What looks cool? What do you hope to see more of? Etc., etc. What do you think, Merky?
Unfortunately, I prefer to play them, I guess. No, I do like to see them, but man, I didn't check into these as much. I know that Excitebike one looks pretty sweet. As far as the rest of the courses, I will learn them as I learn my turns, I guess. But I am always excited. You know, I hate. We were just doing it in Call of Duty today. When I hate doing something back to back, so more courses means less chances of hitting the same ones over and over and over. Yeah, unless I'm in with Smurf, and then we're going to go to TikTok.
That is right. TikTok
24/7. That's going to be a new mode.
All these tracks are wasted. They peaked at TikTok. They don't need to do anything else. What do you think, Crinkle, as far as the new tracks?
I'm pretty excited. I think the coolest thing is the semi-randomized Excitebike track.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea to put the boosts and the things that slow you down there, the mud pits or whatever, in different spots.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. SNES Rainbow Road, I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah.
And the Hyrule, pretty much all of them, they look pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part, is the tracks.
Did you, now, obviously, you probably played Excitebike back as a kid, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think, Doug, of the tracks?
New tracks is always good. I'm always looking forward to new tracks, except for Rainbow Road, because as anybody in here knows, freaking Rainbow Road is like my goddamn kryptonite. It's so hard to do that track, man. And another Rainbow Road. That means I got 3 bloody Rainbow Roads to worry about. And that's nuts.
And once
You're gonna hate this Rainbow Road, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, no sides. They didn't put sides.
I know. I played it on the friggin' But I hated it then. I'm gonna hate it even more now.
90-degree turns are awesome.
Yep.
That's a fact. It's not an opinion. Yeah. But okay, so Rainbow Road. Anything else grab you on the footage so far about what's been announced for the tracks?
No, I think they're all good. The Excitebike one did look really cool. I was pretty about that one. I liked Excitebike too. But yeah, they all look good as far as I'm concerned. Even Rainbow Road looks good, but yeah.
Well, what do you think, Demon? I don't know if you had a chance to watch the Nintendo Direct yet. The one that
no, I didn't. But I'm looking at them right now, and yeah, that Excitebike one looks very, very nostalgic. I can't wait to get to some of these.
And since you played Mario Kart on the Wii, you know Wario's Goldmine. Did you like that track? What do you think about it coming back?
Yeah. Not a fan of that track, no.
That was a very political answer. Did you play the Super Nintendo Mario Kart?
I did a few times.
Okay, so you remember Rainbow Road, probably.
Yeah, Rainbow Roads are definitely my favorite, though, I'd have to say.
No.
Yeah, I love the no sides.
I don't know if I'm going to. I mean, yeah, well, I'll wait my turn. But, yeah. So, well, what do you think, Mikey? As someone that has Mario Kart 7 who has played the SNES remake of it, or a version of the remake, so...
You guys will hate me because I've been known to spam SNES Rainbow Road over and over again in my voting on Mario Kart 7.
Don't you guys hate that when somebody just picks the track like during a tournament over and over?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Mikey.
I do love that track. I'm glad it's coming to a console again. I actually did a little more research on a few tracks. Watched some of the Nintendo Minutes on a couple of the tracks. Hyrule Circuit looks really cool. The coins are not coins, they're rupees.
I love that.
It's really awesome. All the sound effects for your for when you pick up an item, when you use an item, they're all Zelda inspired and not from Mario Kart. Mute City from FZero is awesome. There are no coins on that track.
Really?
No points at all. The way you boost your speed is you go over the boosters that in F-Zero would have raised your health. And that brings your points up.
That's
so,
cool.
In addition to the track having all sorts of boosters for you to try to fight for on the track and go as fast as you can, you also have the healing areas, which don't heal you, they give you coins. Didn't really look into Dragon Driftway at all. Excitebike Arena, as was mentioned before, is all the dirt ramps. They're random. They're changed every time you play the track, so it's different every time. There are some oil slick areas as well. And yeah, it looks really awesome. All three of those, and SNES Rainbow Road. So I'm really excited for the tracks themselves, for sure.
going by that Mute City thing, then for Hyrule Circuit, we should be driving around through patches of grass trying to find coins, right? Swinging our swords.
Throw your shells out on the grass to try to find coins.
That'd be kind of cool.